Hi folks, welcome to another episode of 4x4 Viewfinder. I'm Adrian Silg and today we are doing part 2 of the straight pipe conversion. Now, part 2 entails me basically taking this guy off, then inserting this guy inside, but it will be baffled. Right, so there's a way that you work this out, and I'm going to make a baffle of it to go on the inside of this guy. But I need to take this part off first and then cut it in a way so that this can fit inside here, and then from there we'll cut and paste and see how it turns out. So that's basically that. Basically it's just to take the edge off the sound of the straight pipe. It's a bit too rough, a bit too clunky. At least with a little bit of a baffle in it will make it sound a bit more refined. That's what I'm going for. And then yeah, we'll see in the future when I do the professional system to have it put in professionally. I'll then know whether I need a baffle or not. Alright, but yeah, let's get into it. Right folks, so all I did was cut off here, cut off the tip here where the original pipe came in. I took this measurement basically from the original cuts. So I measured the distance between the cuts I made so that I know this piece of pipe is exactly the same as the piece that was taken out from the main pipe. Now I cut this guys to size. Luckily I wanted to cut further and luckily I didn't. But look there, look how snug that is. So basically, I'm going to take some measurements now and then start working with the tangents on the inside to get the baffle made. Alright. And then, yeah, we'll be ready to put it back on again. Alright folks, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use the seam on the inside of the pipe as a reference and divide the pipe into quarters. Doesn't have to be exact, just needs to be more or less. Alright, so there we go. Alright, now using that seam again on the other side, same thing. Mark it there, mark it straight across, there. Divide it in half. Divide it in half. There you go. Now we're just going to draw straight lines, more or less. Doesn't need to be exact. One. 2, 3, 4. Now, I need to measure first. Okay, so basically the baffle will have to start somewhere around here, end somewhere around here. Okay, right. Now what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to actually have a bigger intake in the top here and then have it split down the center, but obviously I can't be able to do that unless I cut this thing open, and I don't want to do that either. I'm just going to make it like a normal baffle. So I've got my extremes here, over here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to make the incisions where I need to dent it in to get that effect out of it. Right. So there's that one there. That one there. Same on this side. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So now I'm just with the eye going to make marks like that. And divide this piece of pipe up into a couple of sections. Right, so same on this side. You'll see what I'm going to do just now. Then you'll get why I'm doing this now. This is basically alignment marks. And that is so we can make the incisions. Right, now as you can see, these lines are staggered. Okay. There we go. This guy. So these lines are staggered, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an incision from there to there and knock it in with a hammer. But it's also going to face downwards in the direction of the flow. Right, but let's get into cutting first. Alright folks, so what's going to happen now is I'm going to indent these sections so that it basically gives a little breather hole. You'll see just now. So we've made our guy, and now you can see if it fits still. Yeah. Beautiful, stop it, I like it. Here we go folks, our baffle is in. Now, just going to weld it up, put it together, Bob's your uncle. Alright folks, so first half is done, next half I'm taking this guy and putting this guy in here. Luckily here you can see where I made the marks, that's where I'm going to attach it again. That way I know it's lined up more or less, and then we put it on and see how it looks. Alright folks, here we go, it's done. I'm just going to put it back. We'll see what it sounds like. Hopefully it does make a little bit of difference, otherwise I'm just going to cut and paste and get a proper bullet baffler or bullet silencer or something, whatever they call it. There's apparently hundreds of names for this stuff. And we'll take it from there. Alright, let's get into it. A few days later. And just like that, I've got glasses and I'm wearing a jacket. Right, folks, one thing I did not do, I had this done. I had the guys put up for me a bend at the back here. Right, Now the reason I did that was, look at that. That was this soot here was because of the other exhaust, the coming straight out tailpiece, that basically caused the look. You've no longer got a silencer box absorbing all this nonsense, so it's coming out straight, and that was swirling behind the vehicle, and I could actually physically see it laying there. So thanks to Pierre from 3L Engineering. By the by, check out their website. I'm going to put a link in the description, and also check out their YouTube channel. These guys make awesome vehicles and stuff, especially their V8 Stealth Beetle. They've got a whole series on it. Have a look at that. But anyway, he told me to put in a downward facing exhaust tip in order to avoid that, and this stuff that I've just shown you was as a result of the vehicle before I put the bend on. So I was expecting it to if I had the straight tip on, it would have had a lot more soot on here. So basically, yeah, that saved me a lot of extra cleaning and stuff at the back. But yeah, right, basically that was the only other thing I did not do. But yeah, the box is in. I'm happy with the sound. It's got a nice growl to it, and it's making all the right noises and giving me the fizz, as they say. But yeah, right. Folks, that concludes today's video. Yeah, I hope it was informative for you guys, and yeah, you can see that it's not too hard to do it yourself. But if you have the means and that stuff, go to the professionals. It's just much more hassle-free, much less stress and stuff to worry about. But yeah, it's fun. I gained a lot of experience with regards to exhaust systems now, putting them on. So whenever I'm in a hassle or somewhere I've gone where I've broken off the exhaust and perhaps someone's got a welder and some pipe laying around, then I know that I'll have the confidence to be able to sort it out myself. So small things like these aren't always the way to go, but by doing them you do gain some experience and it helps you. So I'm no longer intimidated by doing exhaust systems, so that's the plan. But yeah, folks, check out our Instagram, our Facebook and stuff. I'm going to start with my website soon, and we'll have that up and running perhaps within a month, 2 months time. I'm just going to play around with it a bit and get some ideas flowing, and then from there we'll work on some merchandise and stuff. I'm busy with a t-shirt as well. Still figuring out pricing. The design is finished. I'm going to go soon to have everything embroidered. It's nice, good quality t-shirt. It's a workwear t-shirt, so it's a t-shirt that's it's going to be able to take punishment and last you a very long time. And I'm also going to do the embroidery, because printing and all that stuff, as you guys know, doesn't always last. I want the shirt to easily last a couple of years, so that's the plan. Yeah, but anyway, folks, until next time, happy 4x4ing.